From the outside, it looks like he's just sitting there, resting, not doing much. Probably thinking about other girls, or his favorite medieval battles. What he really does is considering his options constantly. Is this path wheelchair accessible? What if he gets flat tire? 24 hours a day. Magnificent. Welcome to another episode. In this one, I'll be talking about what I do the best, what I do the most. Thinking, yes, about things, important ones. Yeah, brain time. I'm very good at it. I don't look like, but yeah, I am. As a wheelchair guy, I do a lot of thinking, planning, calculating. Some people are preparing for nuclear war, some for the end of the world. That's the same actually. And some for the bills to come before payday. And me, I am preparing to exist on daily basis. You can't see it at first, but yeah, that's what I do the best, planning. And if I dress it in better words, preparing for inevitable failure. Just, simple tasks. Can I reach that? Can I stop if something goes wrong? Can I get back on a chair if I fall? Is there a space for me to turn around? Is it flat? Is it not too narrow? Is it too steep so I sweat? Is the road made of dirt so I end up with dirty hands? Is this navigation for real? Do they really need to put those boxes in the lettuce alley? I was about to start eating healthy. And that's just going shopping, not to mention the weather. Is the road cleared of snow? Where's the next accessible shop if it's not? Do they have a ramp? Is it not too narrow in there so I can move around? How would I know which pathwalks are cleared of snow? Which ones are good enough for the wheelchair? Me personally, I usually don't leave and then adjust. I adjust and then leave, decide if I leave. Let me give you an example. The nearest market to me is like 2 kilometers away. I can save up 5 minutes by using the dirt road. So, I end up with dirty hands. I need wet wipes with me. Or I can take a longer path, but it's uphill. I'm gonna get sweaty, I'm gonna get exhausted. And then is my backpack big enough for the shopping? Because, obviously I can't use my hands to carry more, right? Or maybe I should order online and stay home. But for how long? Shall I stay home forever and order online constantly? How about the car? Is it worth taking my fat ass into the car? It takes some minutes to get in and get out, And I can get dirty as well. I mean, dirty wheels, some grease. So shall I struggle 15 minutes on my chair or 10 minutes with my car? When I think about it now, I should name this episode Questions. So I'll be asking questions and I won't be answering them. I will just articulate what's in my mind every day, 24/7. As being in a wheelchair is choosing the least bad option and trying to follow it. Another example, let's meet with friends. I have two or one. Is even my friend? Yeah, but let's say two. The first one lives in partially accessible house. And by partially, I mean like 2 steps in front, I need to crawl. He lives out of the city, but that's a normal situation, right? It's the same for wheelchair normal people until now. His bathroom is on the 1st floor. So if I go there and I want to stay overnight, I better take tons of wet wipes to wash myself on the ground floor. Because there's not a chance for me to crawl the 1st floor to take a shower. His ground floor toilet is kind of small, so if I'm washing my hands after doing my thing, I need to do it in the kitchen. And there's no going out anywhere because it's like a freshly built neighborhood and they have no streets, no pathwalks, nothing actually, just gravel and dirt. So instead, let's hit the city. Let's meet my friends in a pub. It's going to be underestimation if I say that 80% of restaurants, pubs, places are inaccessible for me. Places within my budget. And out of that 20% left, there's always something wrong with it. Some places are popular, which means overcrowded, and I'm avoiding those. I'm this height, the rest of them are this height. I'm gonna get pushed a lot. I'm not. Nah. Then in some places, there's not enough room. And if I sit by the table, my chair will be pushed a lot. And finally, there are some with like inaccessible bathrooms, 2 small ones or in a basement, whatever. So I can't be picky, if you know what I mean. Oh, and I forgot about one more thing. I'd rather pick those in a range of public transport. And what I mean by that is I can drive there, stay sober. No, I can't. I'd rather call sick and I can go to the one within the range of public transport, so I can, enjoy myself and return. And the last option is get a taxi, which is more expensive because first, I need bigger car to take me home, at least in the States, so my chair will go to the back. Let's find another example. Holidaying. Let's go to Prague in Czech Republic. I've been there last year, so let's start the trip. Plane is fine, as long as they will not lose my wheelchair. Then I'm f***ed. And by f***ed, I mean really, really, really f***ed. If they will lose your luggage, that's inconvenient, you can get angry, but you will fix it easily, right? But there's no such thing as wheelchair shop with 700 models all around to fit my size. You need to order those. They come personalized. But let's say the airline didn't damage nor lose my chair. Let's find some place to stay. Right now you can go with me to Airbnb. I'm not bragging on them. I'm not saying they are fine. I'm just stating the fact. Just hear me out. Let's find something in Prague. There are like thousands of options, at least 1,000, right? That's what it says. I'll put it here or here. This should be easy, right? This should be easy trip. I should find something in no time. But let's tick some accessibility boxes now. Let's pick the one with no steps by the front door. That should be easy, right? Woo! 4 apartments left. Yay! I'm so lucky, yes. What about doors wider than 80 centimeters? This one's 60. I need some room for my hands, right? Let's say 80 centimeters. There's one fucking place left. But yeah, I can't wait to visit Prague anyways. I'll get this one later on. What about the disabled parking? I need some room, to unload myself from the car. Not on the street, not straight on the street with all the luggage, whatever I'm having, a kid, dog, whatever, a female. I'll do it myself, just need it to be close. Nope, zero spots in Prague. But yeah, anyway, since there's one left, I will get it, right? No, I will fucking not. The bedroom is on the first floor, in the same apartment. Some may say, how about you sleep on a couch? Sadly, it doesn't switch into a bed mode, but it's €200 per night. I want to sleep on a bed for the price. But this one's actually a tip of an iceberg. I'll make a video about it in the future, about, wheelchair travels. But when it's warm, I don't really want to travel around Europe when it's cold. And I can't really afford those exotic spots where it's warm and fine. Let's go back to the main subject. More examples to come. Putting something on your laps means that I need to avoid steps, obviously, right? Steps are obvious. Curbs. This one's not obvious. Inclines, uneven ground as well. Getting heavy backpack means that you are messing up with your balance and you can fall, you can tip easy. In my case, getting a kid to a bed means checking the path first. If it's clear, if there's nothing on the ground, make sure that I can pull myself with this doorknob, push myself away from this wall, some bouncing. Reaching the cup in a high cupboard means balancing yourself like a circus level, I would say. And if you won't make it, you'll get your spina bifida twice. Draining pasta water, for example, requires some preparation. Because obviously, if I'm carrying a pot like that, boiling water pot like that, I'm not able to move anywhere, right? Actually, it doesn't matter that much if you don't feel your legs, but I do, and I do care. I'm just not willing to check how painful it is. Oh, what I mentioned. These are the reasons that I quit sometimes. I'm getting some junk food delivered, I'm not going out with the dog, I'm not going out with Julian, or I'm pretending that I'm sick to avoid friends meeting. There's like 7 of us, and the only reservation they could get for Friday evening was on the first floor in the club. I'm supposed to be drunk. I'm not gonna let drunk people carry me down there from the first floor. These are also the reasons that sometimes if I'm happy about ongoing trip, I immediately regret even thinking about it. Asking literally dozens of Airbnb hosts how bad their apartment is for my wheelchair. In reality, explaining everything dozens of times, tens if not hundreds of emails saying, you've sent a message, host replied to your message, you made a reservation, don't forget to pay for your reservation. That's like millions of messages, millions of emails. And it's also, I can find like a middle ground, so I can give up somewhere, crawl 2 steps in order to at least have something, or maybe sleep on a couch, the one that turns into a bed for 30, not 200 euro, or calling hotels. So I'm going to get a discount because I can't even afford those hotels in most cases. And without the discount, I won't be able to go to the city because there's literally nothing left for disabled people. Going to a park, knowing that there's barely any asphalt in there. It's made of gravel, grass, and dirt. It's a nice park. I gotta go somewhere. Because my other option is just to stay home. That's the reason a lot of disabled people choose to stay home. Some disabled people are able to fight those adversities, but they choose not to. Some, from the other hand, would love to, but they are physically unable to. Because when you are in a wheelchair, some things take 5 minutes, but it costs you an hour. That was smart, wasn't it? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, visit my GoFundMe, Patreons, what else do I have? Buy me a coffee as well. Leave some comments down below. That helps me grow my channel. Watching it helps me grow my channel. So just play in the background and leave and return next week to see what's another nonsense that I just created. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye-bye.